Okay. That better? Alright. I think I think, um, tama na lang. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Guess I was talking 5 minutes, wala pa hindi pala gumagana yung mic. Um, Thank you, Edson. This is sa mga members namin, he just alerted me, tinanong niya kung may audio. Okay, I guess I'll have to start over. So, number one, disclaimer. I'm part of a group. It's Hunter's group for this session. Uh, I this is not financial advice. Lahat ng share ko is ideas about how to analytically look at the markets. I've been trading since 2018. Um, ang masasabi ko lang is if you're looking at me as a millionaire, not yet. Pero well, that's the goal sa lahat ng mga nagte-trades. Sa mga lahat ng nagtitingin ng mga trades. That's the goal. Hindi to lose capital, it's to actually make it as a stream of income. So number one, sa mga naghahanap ng mga breaking news, ng mga reports, ng mga tweets as a reference for market volatility, I'll give you one better. Forexfactory.com, their calendar section, ito lahat ng reports ng mga na magkakos ng fluctuations sa markets, and anything orange and red, expect volatility at that time. Eastern Standard Time tong nakikita nyong oras na to. Meaning dito sa US based ako, that's 6 a.m. Sa Pilipinas, Philippines is ahead 12 hours. So at this point in time, or actually let's go over last week. Last week, nag-start ng reporting ng monetary policies ang ibang countries. Pagdating sa forex, that caused a lot of volatility. And of course, nagsishift ang pera from one asset to another. So it affects lahat ng assets like crypto and US stocks, US futures. So let's go over Bitcoin and let's get some ideas. I don't want to keep you long. Ang gusto ko lang makita is if this can give you guidance, then I'm happy to have been able to share that. Okay, Bitcoin, BTC. I don't go over a lot with fundamentals, just to be honest. Lahat na ipapakita ko sa inyo, it's purely technical analysis. It's based on candle movements. It's based on price action. If you haven't known kung ano yung ginagawa ko, I'm a price action trader. Retracement execution ang ginagawa ko. And I always love to go with the trend. If it's against the trend, I'm okay trading that. Pero I'm better, I'm preferential pagdating sa trend. So the previous week, I mentioned this area as a resistance for Bitcoin. Price is 20,528.5. Last price of support is from the June lows, 17,593.2. Bitcoin created a range between 25 to 8.5 and a higher price, 17,917.8. So what's a good look para sa Bitcoin? Sa idea kasi natin as part of investing, as part of putting money in the markets, ang nasa isip natin, up is good, down is bad. In reality, down is bad para sa mga tao na may 401k. Down is bad sa mga tao na may mga retirement fund and hindi nila nakokontrol yon. As a day trader, as a market trader or commodities trader, we have opportunities both in an uptrend and a downtrend. For a ranging market, medyo mas mahirap siya. Kasi you have to sell high, you have to buy low. Ang problema is nasaan yung high and nasaan yung low. Right now, na na-break niya yung resistance, yung high, it changes. So previously, high is anything above 20,000. Okay? Anything above 20,000. Pero since it broke the price above 20,528.5, nasaan na yung new high? Ang new high ng range na to is here. Ito yung last price to break right now for the sellers. Okay? And as part of price action, this is the base. These two candles would be considered as a base. You can consider this third candle as a base as well. Nasa inyo yan. It's all preference pagdating dito. Pero saan nagkakaisa? If Bitcoin goes higher dito sa area na to, there's shorting opportunities. If Bitcoin goes lower, so here's something interesting. This was previous resistance. Okay? For Bitcoin to have closed above this price nung when's this? Wednesday, October 26, that means mas maraming buyers na nag-step up sa market and took over all those selling orders. So, what can we expect? If Bitcoin goes below this price, this time around, it's gonna have buyers and it's showing that item, it's showing that idea. Now, the problem is it already went below that price. Ibig sabihin, it can go below again and ang nearest term buying is here. Below 20,300, around 20,300. Okay, nearest term buying. This is the daily time frame. Sa mga nagtatanong kung anong time frame to, if you know how to use time frames, this is the daily time frame. Below 20,300 is a buying area. Okay, the next buying area, if that breaks, is here. Now, if we look at the trend, may trend na na-form ang Bitcoin and it's a nice trend kasi it did a breakout, meaning it has the strength for a possible reversal. Broke out of this range. Ang problema na lang natin ngayon is this range right here. Wala namang clear downtrend si Bitcoin near term. Higher term, may mas malaking downtrend si Bitcoin na kailangan niyang i-prove if it's right or wrong. If this downtrend is true, sa weekly time frame, Bitcoin could possibly drop below our June support, which is 17,593.2. If this uptrend is true, okay? Ito na yung mga if then statements. Sa trading, that's pretty much what it is. If my idea is right, I'm gonna make money. If my idea is wrong, I'm gonna lose money. Risk management is part of the trade. So, kailangan nyo lang malaman kung paano mag-manage na risk sa trading. If you have 1,000 pesos or 10,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos in your account, magkano ang dapat na nire-risk nyo per trade? We're day traders by what we're doing. We're not long-term investors. We're not Warren Buffett. We're not Mark Cuban. We're not Elon Musk. Kapag nagsalita yung mga yon, ang pera na involved is millions in dollars. Or Mark Cuban, probably euro. I think he does a lot. Dito sa US, I know him dahil doon sa mga ginagawa niya sa Shark Tank. Kasi I've seen some clips. So what's an interesting way to look at Bitcoin? Number one, it's gonna test this area. This area is clean, meaning hindi pa to na babalikan ng Bitcoin to test. Ibig sabihin, this is an excellent drop point sa area na to. You just have to look for that opportunity. Lower time frames would probably give us an opportunity, and from looking at the daily time frame, I'm thinking this area, this wick. Dito kasi nag-start lahat ng selling on this day, nagkaroon ng buying and dito nag-accelerate yung selling. So easier way to look at the daily time frame. I'm not gonna go into lower time frames at this point in time. I always share ideas as my time permits. So I'm gonna do that as we've always done sa Hunters Group. If you want to learn how I do that, go ahead and inquire. Bitcoin has an uptrend na kailangan niyang i-honor. If it keeps on honoring this uptrend, daily time frame is a very nice uptrend. It's a strong uptrend. It just has to hold this price, 18,600. That's the last line of support para dito sa forming uptrend na to. Does that mean na kailangan bumalik ni Bitcoin dito sa area na to? No, it does not. Pwedeng ang gawin na Bitcoin is magwala siya, pwede niyang invalidate tong area to, pwede niyang balikan yung mga area sa taas. Pero it just doesn't make sense for Bitcoin to do that all in one go. If it does that, it's just gonna go again too high, too fast. Hindi natin gusto yung ganun. We'd want a healthy pullback sa market. So if it pulls back inside this area and it jumps out again, then we can start continuing to monitor that trend. And that's good. That's good for us. That's good for long-term investors. That's good for retirement funds. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, as of January this year, nagkaroon ng bear cycle. This year of 2022, bear cycle started January. Narinig natin March na. And sa mga may retirement fund, naririnig nila yon kapag nagre-report yung mga fund managers nila. It's heartbreaking, lalo na sa mga retiree. Pero ang sinasabi ko doon sa isang friend ko na there's a rainbow always after the rain. So, uptrend would be nice if it can keep it Bitcoin. Okay? Bitcoin has an uptrend. If it breaks, then we'll have to just readjust the idea. Previous week, I mentioned Ethereum. Ethereum has a very nice strength pagdating sa buying. Kasi out of the three coins na lagi kong tinitignan as my reference sa market movements, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB, Ethereum has the uptrend na hindi niya na-break noong January. Not January, June. June of this year. So June of this year, nagkaroon ng fluctuation sa market. Everything was dropping until June. Parang may sumalo as of June. And then, umangat sila. Nagkaroon ng uptrends. Ethereum has a gap sa uptrend niya. So ngayon, binalikan niya yon. This area right here, 1,277. As last line of support is 1,005. This is the area that needs to hold. Okay? To prove this uptrend right, what Ethereum needs to do is go and make a new high. So Ethereum, pwede siyang umakyat na umakyat and break above 2030 as a price. Kapag ginawa niya yon, then this uptrend is still true. Ang masakit na lang sa ulo is lalaki yung range niya. This is the current range. That's the current range ng Ethereum from 1,005 to 2030. And in a lower time frame setup, hindi isang trend. Okay? Kapag nagtitingin kayo sa markets, trend can happen over and over again sa market. In one time frame, there could be multiple trends. In lower time frames, definitely there's going to be a lot of trends. And higher time frames, definitely may mga trend din na nagpo-form. Easy way to look at it kapag hindi nyo pa naaaral ang trend trading. The market is down. That's your trend. Easy way to look at it. Kung aalamin niyo yung mga pivots, yung mga prices that matters, this would be Ethereum. Sa weekly time frame, this is that downtrend. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam ng 4 segments ng downtrend, this is yung mga sinasabi nila, this is the higher high, this is the lower high, this is the higher low, and this is the lowest low or lower low. For this downtrend to be proven true, ang kailangan na mangyari sa technical analysis is it goes up here in this area and it drops here. Okay, below the lower low. That's 878. Now, ang kailangan natin tignan is yung daily trend na nagpa-form. Ang question doon is, number one, is this uptrend part of a correction? And when we say correction, ibig sabihin nun, yung price ba hinahatid lang dun sa downtrend na kailangan niya i-test? Okay? Or is this uptrend a reversal sa nangyaring drop? Yun yung mga ideas. Sa atin, as part of speculation is if this is a reversal, masaya mamili. Right? You just have to know kung saan ka mamimili and kung magkano yung i-risk mo kapag namili ka. Hindi pwedeng namili ka and you're blind and you're saying hindi ko na siya titignan. Lalo na kung malaking pera yung nilagay nyo. So number one, that's it. Number two, emotion-wise, sasabihin natin, ayoko mag-risk ng malaking pera sa market. Okay, that's fine. What if reversal na to and biglang umangat ng umangat yung markets? Anong sasabihin ng emotion mo sa'yo? Malamang, isusumpa ka ng emotions mo. It's happened before. It's happened a lot para sa akin. Sa time na nagte-trade ako, you'd be amazed what the market will show you just within a year. Just within a month. It's amazing. Kasi ito yung idea sa trading. Trading is the highest profitable job in the world. That's a fact. Kasi may mga nakikilala ako and it fluctuates. Highest possible paying job in the world. You spend time, you perfect your craft, galingan mo ng galingan, mag-aral ka na mag-aral, and then at the end of the day, you can get away with trading for an hour and yung kinikita ng mga tao in a day, you can get it. That's 8 hours to 12 hours of working a day. You can get it within an hour. Yung mga tao na talagang batikan na sa trading, talagang grabihan na, you'll see them post yung mga pinopost nila ng mga amounts. Pero there's some hidden details sa mga yon. So number one, hindi nila dinidisclose magkano yung capital at risk nila. Magkano yung at risk from their capital? Magkano sila nagsimula? May mga losses ba sila nung time na yon? Yung mga yon, kailangan natin intindihin. We don't feed into greed and fear just because we're in the markets. Yan ang mga indexes na kailangan na alam natin. So, Ethereum, where do you want to buy para sa Ethereum? Near term, at some point last week, ang sinabi ko, this is a bull trap. Actually, that idea failed. Tuesday of October 25, nagkaroon ng extreme volatility and it just whipped through nung area na yon. The second area was this. And this idea held a little bit. Ngayon, tinitest niya na tong area na to and to see if this buying has strength further. Pwede niyang i-delete na lang lahat ng area na to. We just have to be careful dito sa pivotal high na to. So 17, 16. This area is 100% tested. Wala na akong tiwala sa area na to as a drop point. Pero yes, it could still drop. Just wait for the market to show you kung anong papakita niya. Otherwise, wag ka, nagmamadali ka lang. My personal pick, if I were to buy Ethereum, as a first line of buying would be around this area, 1371. Bakit dyan? Number one, Ethereum tried to go up and then it dropped dito sa area na to. Price action strategy. Dito sa area na to, nagkaroon ng imbalance ng buying. It's not selling, it's buying. So dito sa area na to, I would think na meron pang mga buy orders to at least bounce or keep the market on going higher. What if hindi bumalik dito sa area na to yung price? Then I would just look on other areas. It's just one trade at a time, one day at a time. So this idea, dito sa idea na to, ito yung mga resistances ni Ethereum. Previous resistance, previous resistance, this is now the resistance for Ethereum. If it breaks that, then may mga clear areas tayo pataas and it's probably gonna make new highs. Sa weekly downtrend ni Ethereum, correction-wise, pwede niyang ihatid ang price sa 2151. So 2,151. If it goes there and it drops again and creates new lows, then the downtrend is still true sa weekly time frame. Sa daily time frame, as long as the uptrend holds, then we have a good shot at a market reversal. BNB. Yep. Let's clear that. If you're asking about indicators, okay, if you're thinking indicators, wala akong pinapakitang indicators. Kasi generally hindi ako gumagamit ng indicator. Indicators are delayed data, meaning kailangan matapos muna lahat ng movement bago mo makita yung indicator na yon. It's the same with candles. So candlesticks sa trading themselves are pretty much an indicator. Nasaan ba yung buying and selling? BNB, kunin na natin itong buo. This is current resistance for BNB. You know what's interesting sa BNB? At this point, BNB, technical-wise, has another shot at breaking the weekly downtrend. So sa BNB, ito yung weekly downtrend. This is nice to see. Didn't tag sila. Yeah, didn't tag sila. Yeah. This is nice to see. Okay. For BNB to break this downtrend, kailangan niya mag-breakthrough above 337.88. Gaano ba katindi ang trend? If you look at this, nung June, this is June, umakyat ang markets. BNB went up. Now, gaano katindi ang trends? This would be a pivotal high sa downtrend ng BNB. It's not that clear, pero it's still a pivotal high, 337.88. Ito yung highest na tinravel ng June. From June lows hanggang August, this is the highest. Just before this price ng 337.88, 336.90, and it dropped the market. Okay? If we can ignore trend, then dapat umangat lang siya ng umangat, and it didn't honor anything as far as pricing goes. Sa technical analysis, you can see those. Now, anong expectation sa BNB? Number one, ito, wala siyang clear na uptrend katulad ng Ethereum. This more or less moved like Bitcoin, deleted some downtrends. It deleted some uptrends. Pero ang maganda dito sa BNB ngayon is wala siyang clear downtrend sa daily time frame. So, ang pwede nating expect for BNB is if it goes down again. Okay? If it goes down again, number one, this is the full range na ginawa ng BNB as of August before September. Okay, this is the full range. So, if it goes down below 307.79, we have a buying opportunity. Why? Kasi that is a range. That's a high range. Na ang pwede niyang gawin is maglaro lang siya in between. So, sell high, buy low. Buy low, sell high. That's a range trading. Pero, it broke it. It broke that range. Ibig sabihin, sa lahat ng sellers na nandito, there's more buyers that step in. Kailangan lang natin mahanap to sa lower time frame. Most likely nandito yan. 304.42. This is, sa daily time frame, this is part of my strategy. It's to look at the wicks. Sa daily time frame, look at the wicks, and there's possibly something in there sa lower time frame, like 2-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. So, it depends. Para sa yung mga time frames na yan, you can use those para sa strategies mo. Personally, ang pinakamagandang area para sa akin would be itong mga nasa baba. Why? Kasi number one, if this uptrend is true, then this profit potential from this area, itong malaking area na to, is from 276 hanggang sa 316. That's the range ng uptrend na to. Gaano katindi ang uptrend? I've explained that. Kapag in-honor niya tong uptrend na to, then your idea will make you money and it's probably gonna last. Yung trades na yun, it's probably gonna last, lalo na kung perpetual futures ang ginagawa nyo, couple of days. Kasi this is a daily time frame. Ibig sabihin, per candle, it's 1 day at a time. So magta-travel yung trade idea na yan, 1 day at a time. Hindi niya malabo naman na gagawin niya from this point to this point. Kasi ang daily average movement ng BNB, it doesn't do a candle like this. Not at the moment. Kung magkaroon ng extreme volatility, pwede. Pero, right now, it highest probably is mga 1/4 na to. So, mga ganyan. As an average. So, ilang ganyan yung gagawin niya. If it keeps on going like that, so that's 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days of movement. Hindi naman, most likely hindi naman straight up ang gagawin niya if this idea is true. Okay? If it's wrong, here's the beauty kapag sa technical analysis. Sa fundamental analysis, nothing against fundamental analysis. Pero, you're looking at good prospects. You're looking at good projects. When are they wrong? When do you get out? Kasi, okay, well, I'm done with crypto at this time. Let's go over Forex, okay? And I'll go over that fundamental analysis idea later. Oh, may inaayos kami. So, Euro USD, okay? It's not a secret na merong problema ang dollars. Okay? Ang dollar currency may problema, inflation. The dollar is so strong right now. Anything against the dollar is on a downtrend. Euro actually has been on a downtrend since May of 2021. Keeps on dropping. Okay? So Euro has been weaker against the dollar. Noon, mas malakas ang Euro. Ngayon, it's trying to stay away from the 1:1. So kapag nagtitrade ka ng Forex, anything on the left is your base currency. Anything on the right is your quote currency. Meaning, you're buying from the left and you're selling to the right. It's the money exchange. Euro has been weaker, okay, against the dollar. Dollar has been stronger. Actually, dollar is just stronger. That's why the euro is weak. May ano yun kay Soto. Nakita ko yung post na yun and I'm like, I like his explanation pero masyado niya ina-emphasize yung weak. Pero the dollar is just strong at this point. Now, ang Forex, it's really, really a strong trending asset. Okay? Kapag nagtitrade kayo ng Forex and you spot a trend and that trend is the true trend, then you can have ideas over and over again. Sa Euro USD, ang pivotal price points ng mga trend. Number one, it cannot break above 1.01978. That is the daily time frame downtrend point. Kapag na-break yan, then the downtrend on the daily time frame is broken. Para ma-prove na tama yung downtrend na yon, it needs to go below 0.95360. So ano tong ginagawa niya dito? This is an uptrend inside this downtrend and possibly a reversal ng downtrend na to. Saan masaya mag-short, saan masaya mag-long? I would say, as an idea, anything above 1.01222, as long as it's below that pivotal price point, there's an idea for shorting dyan sa area na yan. And if this is true from that point, long term, I'm talking about days to weeks, it's gonna drop the market again. Okay? Now, as far as an uptrend idea, anything below this point, so 4 trend segments. This is your lower low, this is your lower high, this is your higher low, this is your higher high. Ang buying dito, it's already happening, it's already being tested, this uptrend, this daily uptrend. Kailangan niya ma-hold tong price na to, 0.96315. Okay? Kailangan niya ma-hold yung price na yan, otherwise this uptrend breaks. Okay? Pero at this point in time, buying section, most likely here. Okay, daily time frame, most likely dito ko siya nakikitaan. I'm not saying I'm 100% accurate na dyan magbabounce yung price, pero this makes sense. This area makes sense to me. Sa daily time frame. Again, lower time frame, may mga ideas dyan. USD JPY. Wala pa ako nakikita na magandang ideas dito other than it needs to go down below 139.082. That's the first area to test. Hindi pa rin siya nagbabago. And actually monetary policy wise, so ano ba yung ginagawa nun para sa mga forex traders? Last week nagbago ang highest central bank rates. Before, ang highest is New Zealand dollar at 3.50. Ngayon, Canadian dollar na ang higher. Ang ibig sabihin nito is if you have Canadian dollar in your portfolio, depende sa amount, babayaran kayo I'm pretty sure it's daily. If I recall right, it's daily. 3.75% kung magkano yung Canadian dollar nyo sa portfolio nyo. New Zealand dollar is the same. Japanese yen, if you're holding Japanese yen, you're gonna pay 0.10% as a bank rate. Pero if you're shorting this, of course, it's the opposite. Don't quote me on that. Medyo matagal-tagal na ako na hindi naging active sa Forex. I do this from time to time, Forex, pero I prefer futures ng US markets. Dahil sa volatility niya, it just makes sense for me. Okay. US stocks. Actually, before I forget, last session kasi hindi ko na pasadahan yun. So let's go into the 3 stocks na laging mini-mention sa akin. Actually, Jollibee is just a preferred stock para sa akin. So trend-wise, does the Philippine stock follow technical analysis? Yes. Yes, it does. Why? Kasi may mga foreign investors din dito. And Jollibee actually has a note na meron silang tinitrade na stock price dito sa US. Pero of course, kung nasa Pilipinas ka, take opportunity of this. Jollibee trades at 232 pesos per stock, per share this time around. And it's international. Also, it pays dividends. Ibig sabihin, if you're holding Jollibee and for every quarter, bibigyan ka nila ng payout. So for last time, they paid out 1 peso and 7 cents per share. And may mga nagsasabi, hindi naman malaki yun. Okay. Namili ka ng stock, wala kang ginawa, and you got paid. I'm pretty sure that's big kasi hindi naman, yung mga bangko, hindi ka naman mababayaran ng ganun in 1 quarter. And then of course, the more, the merrier. Is Jollibee a good buy? Yeah, yeah, for me, yes. This is your resistance, a daily time frame, meaning Jollibee can play around and has been playing around this price between 182 and just under to 69.8. Now, bakit napaka-importante nun? Kasi Jollibee has an uptrend na pwede niyang i-honor. If it drops, meron pa rin. So just be aware na may growth factor ang Jollibee. For me, this is a preference para sa mga stock, para sa mga nagtatanong sa akin about Philippine stocks. That's one. Pure Gold. I would consider Pure Gold as not a good buy at the moment. I would say below 25 pesos. 25 pesos per share, and I would be happy to start taking positions dito. Kasi this has been ranging. Okay? The Pure Gold stock has been ranging. Yes, you can start buying just at the moment na meron tayong bear cycle and wala pang nagsisigawan na bull run na ulit. Ang idea of buying is to have a backup of averaging down. Meaning, if you keep on buying, buy at a lower price. If you hit bottom and then nagkaroon ng reversal and then it goes up and up, then good for you. The next point is to average up. Pero kapag na-hit mo yung bottom, how nice would that be? If you, let's say, namili ka ng Jollibee stock, let's say it goes down, right now it's at, magkano yun? 232. Let's say it goes below 200, okay? And then namili ka ulit, and then bigla siyang umakyat. Ang average mo nun would be around 210 or 208, 220, somewhere around that. What if it goes up to 250? Dalawa na yung share mo nung at that time. Your first time buying was 232. Your next buy is below 200. So let's say na napunta dito yung average mo. And yung stock from this area, it goes up here. Di ba masaya yun? And I'm saying Jollibee because this company is one of the too big to fail at this point. Imagine a company na nag-start ng Pilipinas and now international. Okay, imagine that. This is one of them. Pure Gold is just another one too big to fail in my opinion. Masyado silang maraming open branches. So it's one. Dito, I never knew about this until a friend of mine told me may project sila about Wi-Fi or something. I told him at that point in time not to buy this kasi may downtrend siya na finiform. And really, I'm not seeing much of a better value dito than a pump nung 2020s. Okay? For now, if you want to buy this, I'm okay to look at this on a near term. Yes, you can buy this pero don't go crazy about this. Although 2 pesos lang, 3 pesos ang per share nila. Just wait for it to bounce. Ang preference ko dito is if it can go up above this price, 443, then good. I just want to see more buyers to come in para dito. That just means na mas maganda yung prospects dito sa company na to. And we'll see. Okay? Now, US markets. Sa mga nagtatrade ng US stocks, sa mga nag-accumulate ng US stocks, it's not a secret na drop and drop ang ginagawa ng stock market at this point in time. Pero This is SPY. SPY is S&P 500. 500 stocks na um, accumulated ng investment fund. So this is an investment trust or mutual fund index ng stock market dito sa US. See how it dropped and then it reversed dito sa area na to. This area was plotted months back. Nung may some friends of mine are buying stocks and I told them it has more reason to drop than to keep on climbing. Hindi yun sa weekly time frame. That was plotted sa monthly time frame. That's why it's been months back. So the moment na nakita ko yung price, it goes up and up, I told them it needs to cool down. Again, I accept na yung idea ko, I could be wrong. Pero at this point in time, it's proving me right. So that feels good. Daily time frame, there's an uptrend happening sa US stocks. So masaya ba mamili ng US stock ngayon? Yes. Anytime it drops, yes. There's a saying from Warren Buffett, you buy when everyone is fearful and you sell when everyone is greedy. In technical terms, that's buying low and selling high. US stocks is a good place to put your money in, lalo na kung blue chip stocks yung bibilin mo, meaning too big to fail companies. So SPY, S&P 500 is right now showing that it's a good time to buy this stock. Pero again, have the idea kung saan ka mamimili as far as pricing goes. Personally, I want to see it drop again, drop a little more, around 375 and then buy. So at this time na nagwawala ang stocks, it keeps on going up. I want to see it drop a little bit if I want to buy. That's yun yung mga naririnig nyo na buy when it pulls back. Okay? Nasdaq is a tech-heavy industry na mutual funds din. So index din to, Nasdaq. Meron sila, pwede mo sila mabili sa stocks, pero definitely mas traded ang Nasdaq pagdating sa futures with US. We have been waiting for Nasdaq to break above 284.18. It clipped it, pero hindi siya nag-close above. We want to see a close above for it to prove its strength, buying strength. Right now, meron siyang downtrend. Sa weekly time frames, mas madali siyang makita. Meron siyang downtrend na finorm. Actually, na-break niya yun sa weekly. So, let's look at monthly. May monthly downtrend siya, hitting pretty much the same area katulad ng SPY. Pero clearly, I can see this dropping a little bit more. Showing weakness. Sa totoo lang, out of the indexes na tinitignan sa US, the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, Russell 2000, Nasdaq is showing weakness more so. But is it a good time to buy? Yeah. Yeah, with little confidence. I would probably not buy the index. What I'm doing is accumulating little by little yung mga stock on the side, hindi yung index ang binibili ko as a whole. Just because I'm working on my growth portfolio and then I'll work on my dividends portfolio. Dow Jones definitely has the strength. This has been showing the strength among the indexes. So it's been buying and buying. People have been buying the Dow Jones industry. Ano ang significance ng Dow Jones? Dow Jones ang pinaka, if I'm not mistaken, Dow Jones ang isa sa mga pinaka matagal na index na mutual funds. Pagdating sa stock, you have to look at the references. If Dow Jones is buying, ano nangyayari sa mga stock na nasa loob ng Dow Jones mutual funds? It's going up. So Dow Jones is leading the charge to try and break yung downtrend na nag-form. And this is better kasi nag-connect na siya sa mga price points na tinitignan ko nung tinitignan ko tong analysis na to. Same analysis katulad sa S&P 500. I mentioned to some friends of mine, kailangan mag-cool down ng Dow Jones. It needs to test an area below 300 dito sa DIA. Looking at some other stocks, Tesla has a downtrend. Okay. So Tesla has a downtrend. Before I said this is a good place to buy and I was right, it bounced up pero hindi siya nag-hold. I said this is a good place to buy if this breaks. Okay, I was wrong. Kasi umaplit lang siya pababa ng pababa. Pero the downtrend has been proven true. Okay? If you see this, higher high, higher low, lower low. What did it do? Between the higher low and the lower high, it tested, hindi niya na-break sa taas, and it dropped the market. If you're not accepting technical analysis as something like this, then that's fine. Pero at etong area na to, I didn't just do it today. I did this a couple of months back. Ito pa lang yung nakikita ko ng time na yan. And yung if then clauses. If this uptrend is right, then this downtrend will break. If this downtrend is true, then babagsak pa siya ulit. And that's what happened. So as a technical analysis, as a technical trader, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look for shorting opportunities until I'm proven wrong. So Tesla is on a downtrend. Activision is gonna be interesting. Ayaw niya mag-drop. Personally, gusto ko siya below $70. $70 per share. If it goes down below, and then I'm gonna start buying. Coop, actually medyo nakalampas na tayo dito eh. If I'm not, yeah, I'm in this 457. pero that's just me. Just waiting for something. Delta is nice. Delta Airlines. Pagdating sa mga lines na to, huwag nyo nang pansinin yan. Pero Delta Airlines has an uptrend. Matagal ko na itong inaabangan, sobra. Also, I'm just supporting this kasi nasa Atlanta ako. So I'm in the Atlanta area. I'm in Georgia. Nasa Atlanta ang Delta. So I'm supporting that. Gold, okay. Sa mga gold traders, you can see this in stock. You can see this in futures. So right now, I'm gonna go into futures. Russell 2000, hindi ko siya masyadong tinitignan. Na totoo lang, it's small caps pagdating sa stocks. Pero sa futures market, definitely I look at Russell 2000, RTY, Russell 2000, another index. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam ng futures market, pagdating sa US, ang futures market na na-introduce sa mga new blood pagdating sa trading, crypto lalo na, is perpetual futures. Futures market is a way to buy assets. Pwedeng tangible, pwedeng untangible. Ano yung sasabi kong tangible? Wheat, cattle, coffee, sugar. Sa futures market binibili yung mga yon, contracts para i-deliver yung mga products na yun. And ang mga namimili nun is yung mga corporations. So just the easiest example is this. Pepsi or Coke, Coca-Cola. Saan sila namimili ng sugar? Some of their orders nanggagaling sa futures market ng US. So, what's gonna happen? They can buy contracts dito and that's gonna be delivered depending sa contract month end. Sa perpetual futures sa crypto, walang ending ang contracts. It rolls over automatically. So walang delivery ng product. Pero dito, they buy like this is sugar. So let's say Coke buys this for 17.58 per contract and they hold it and they settle it. Depende sa settlement. I'm pretty sure this is a lot, like tons and tons, pag tonelada. And they have to have warehouses to receive this. Kailangan yan because they're big companies. So, sa US futures, if you buy Nasdaq as a contract, you need to have 11,587 account mo. Actually, it's more kasi times 10 yan. If no, times 100. So, mas mahal to pagdating sa buying. Pero sa futures trading, it's leveraged. So, pwede mo siyang matrade. Again, it's the same scenario dun sa pinakita ko sa stock. Pero let's go over gold. Gold has a downtrend. Okay, gold has downtrend pero it's hitting a daily support or weekly support. Depende sa titignan mo, it's pretty much the same thing. Pero again, it has a downtrend. So, what's better sa mga nagtatrade nito sa forex? What's a better trade? Look for shorts. Pero gusto ko muna sana na mag-close below this ang gold, 1621.7. If it doesn't close below that, most likely magiging choppy lang ang trading ng gold and it's gonna trap some people. Ano ba yung trap na sinasabi ko? You're buying and then biglang bumagsak yung market. Kasi hindi mo tinignan yung chart, hindi mo pinlano yung exit strategy mo as may target ka ba or just stop loss. Also, oil. Sa mga nagtatrade ng oil, if you're trading oil, then kudos sa'yo. Oil, gusto ko itong bumagsak personally kasi mas mababa ang crude oil, mas maganda ang prices ng gas para sa atin ng mga consumer. Ibig sabihin, mas mababa yung price ng gas. Right now, meron siyang mini downtrend pero it's really hitting an uptrend test. Meaning it could go up again. So, sorry. Pero that's what it is. It is what it is. Now, I'll go back real quick sa Bitcoin just to get a refresher. If you're asking kung magkano ang pwedeng iangat ng Bitcoin, at this moment in time, as long as it holds the uptrend, it's okay to see this going above 25,000. Okay, as long as it holds the uptrend. If it drops the downtrend, then we have to reassess. There's no one right answer pagdating sa pagtingin ng mga price movement. There's just one, there's just one day at a time. Just keep that open, keep your mind open and trade well. I'm gonna go ahead and end this session. Sa mga nakatingin dito, thank you very much. And if not, just go ahead and share this. I hope this helps. This is guidance para sa mga nagtatrade, sa mga new bloods. Welcome sa world ng trading. Mahirap bang aralin to? No, you just have to just give it time. Just give it time, just give it your effort, and you'll get this. Hindi ko nakita yan. Coach, will there be any hint if traps will be invalidated? Sa mga members namin nagtanong. So I'll go ahead and mention this. Wala. It's an idea. So kapag may trap, like this trap right here, who would have thought na nung October 25, biglang out of nowhere rally ang mga coins. So hindi natin masasabi kung may invalidate ang trap. A trap is just another idea, the same as technical analysis, the same as other ideas. If it works, then we have that idea working for us. We have profit. If it doesn't, then that's the if then. Let's see. Ito yung trap idea at this point in time. Very bullish candle, very bullish movement. No, there was no sign para sa akin na may invalidate to. Pero yeah, definitely I would have taken a trade dito if nag-aabang ako for the trap. Pero I really wasn't looking at that at the time nung nangyari tong movement na to because I wasn't expecting it to happen that day. So just keep that in mind. It's just another idea. Okay. So, all right. I'll go ahead and end this. Thank you very much for attending. And I'm hoping this helps. Okay. Green trades.